Hello, this is DV Digital Hero. I'm by myself today because this is just an update video. Because for the most part, I'm the main editor of the channel, so I kind of just wanted to do like a little update video while also playing a game because I can't really do my typical update video style that I did with say with like my channel, which is just usually like, I use my phone to do some update videos for myself recently, but I can't really do that. Good news is I practically did an entire video of this just a second ago, so I am not as rusty as I was, which means I will die more because I will make dumber mistakes out of cockiness. It'll be great. Orient missiles. I should just say for laser. Alright. I got everything I need. I got 2 speed ups. Might need a third one for this game? I don't know. I always just play with 2. There you go. Die already. Yeah, I'm already doing worse. It's great. Alright, anyway. I did so well last time there was a ship in front here between these 2 ships, before these 2 ships showed up. Also destroyed all 3 of these ships last time. Oh. Anyway, update video. Why I'm updating in the first place. Did I choose option 3 or did I choose a different one? Okay, I need to stop actually focusing on the game because I'm supposed to be talking about the updates. Alright, so this is basically the whole point of this. I want to update everybody and tell what's happening. I'm sorry. The biggest part about this video is I'm extremely sorry for lack of content for like the past 2 weeks. One, I thought I was about to get a job, so I thought, hey, you know what? I'm going to be getting a job, so I won't be having time to do this stuff anyway. I wasn't going to quit completely, but I would have definitely had less time to edit and stuff like that. Also, I was kind of in a bad spot mentally, so also why I didn't feel like editing. I could see the performance of the videos at any given time, and usually they are anywhere between 1 view and like maybe 24 if I'm lucky. Like one video might get like 20 to 30 people watching it. But like I uploaded like the ending of like 2 games recently. And like okay, actually I'm doing better actually. Yeah, I died super early in my earlier run. Anyway, stop talking about the earlier run. It doesn't exist. The whole reason it was earlier run in the first place is because for some reason my default setting for my mic is not the mic. I don't know what it's supposed to be. It should be the mic because there's only 1 microphone attached to this computer. Anything else is non-existent. I don't know what the computer thinks is a mic, but it's definitely not the mic. Are all 4 of my power-ups. Anyway. Shit. Okay. Realization, I was getting too antsy about trying to destroy things. I am surprised I did not die. Let's be real. Let's be very real about that situation. Destroyed 1, we destroyed 2. Can we get 3? Yeah. Can we get 4? Yeah. Can we go for 5? Can we go for all of them? Yeah. Look at that. Yeah. So, also while I'm here doing this update video, the biggest reason I've been kind of struggling with how I want to do editing anyway, mostly due to the fact that personally I kind of like just seeing like the whole game in its entirety for the most part. Like if somebody's grinding, that's one thing. We don't have to watch grinding. We don't have to watch like if there's like an extremely long walk back to somewhere. Sure, maybe we don't need to watch that. Shit. Bad. Give me all 4 of my power-ups back. You can at least save your options in this one. I lost focus for 5 seconds trying to talk about that. Am I on easy mode? I might still be on easy mode. That's fine. I think I put it on easy mode so that my son can play through this. He likes watching me play Gradius, which is why I have up to 5 continues right now. You get more continues the longer you play this game. So it's like, the reason I'm playing this in the first place is because I kind of wanted to, like, if I'm going to play any game randomly, it might as well be a game that I can at least get something out of, even if I fail. And that's basically the whole premise here. We're gonna get a 3rd one just to see how that feels. I feel like I might have a little bit more momentum. Problem is, having too much speed in a Gradius game can be just as bad as being too slow. There we go. There we go. Fully decked out. But if you're too fast, you'll bump into everything. But if you're too slow, you can't dodge. Like, this is why I think a lot of shoot 'em ups nowadays have a speed mode and a slow mode. So you can dodge out of a big thing and then otherwise do something else. Also, now we're going to help our future selves. Don't worry about that part. Oh yeah, sorry about this part. Flashing lights. The way I'm recording this is just flashing lights here. If you know, you know. But yeah, no. So, there's a point where, like, I've been thinking, like, I don't really like editing out, like, huge swaths of everything or, like, jumping around frantically. Let's get inside quickly so we can see this flash and stop. Sorry. But that's just a me thing. I understand a lot of people these days have short attention spans. Hell, I have a short attention span. I will sit down and prefer to watch something that's super short and bouncy sometimes, but at the same time, I don't like doing that. Like, the situations is, like, I will enjoy, if it's set up as such, like, an animated video, or, like, an abridged playthrough, sure. And there's, like, a lot of silly stuff going on, and, like, the whole thing is cut out, and basically it's like, well, you kind of get to see what the game is, you get to see the whole game, but, like, or if it's, like, a review or something like that, where the whole game is basically shown off, but at the same time, it's not like every second of the game, you know. But then at the same time, I also just like watching people actually go through the games. Like a long play, like to see all the different stuff. For me, as I'm trying to make my own games, I like trying to maybe see everything about a game, because just in case I decide to use any of the random numbers of the games to kind of help me or something like that. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how to make my own games and whatnot as well in this process, and it's very difficult because every avenue I go through doesn't really work. But that's neither here nor there or what this channel's even about. Unless we want it to be. But you know what? I don't know. There's several aspects of questions I could ask, and that's what I'm probably going to start working on now. I've already explained myself with the editing. Personally, I prefer seeing the entire game. Everything that goes with it, and also, I feel like there's a potential of like commentary that is missed if you literally just skip out on. Damn it! I don't know what you're supposed to do with this guy. Because if you let him get to here, he just kills you. He'll squish you and kill you that way. That guy is absolutely the worst. So I was trying to pop in before that, but well, we just saw what happened there. He squished me. At least I got all four of my options. Anyway, so I ramble. This is just me, like, especially when I'm by myself, I ramble. So with these update videos, I might try to start doing more update videos just to let y'all know how things are going if people are interested. And I'll do these as little solo let's plays, maybe of this game, maybe of other games, who knows. But the point is that the other eye hasn't even opened yet. Anyway, we'll see what that's about later. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows what the deal with that is. Now it's time for a boss rush. First, I've gotten this game at stage 3. But anyway, so there are some questions I'd like to ask. Because unintentionally, we kind of turned the channel into kind of an RPG playthrough channel. And that was unintentional. We just found a bunch of randomizers we were enjoying. No? What even happened? That force field did not last for anything. And I don't have missiles or laser. Anyway, so there's a few things that could happen, because one thing is that me and Lynn only get together like very limited times, and we haven't actually recorded anything for like a few months now, I think, at least. I don't think we've recorded anything this year. All the Fire Emblem and everything else, even if once we get to like Dragon Quest, which we put up one video, and I'm tempted, very tempted, to try to re-upload that video, maybe try to edit it better, in order to try to get more eyes on it, because only one person watched it, even knows that we did the first part of Dragon Quest 3. Like, we had Dragon Quest 3, Dragon Quest 1, and Dragon Quest 2 we were working on. We also have some randomizers of Final Fantasy 6 and Final Fantasy 4 we're working on. That's all we had recorded. We only recorded a bunch of RPGs, mostly because we were just enjoying doing RPG randomizers. Oops. The thing I said were 2 many speedos might be bad. I think I said that. Because I put 3 on, yeah. Well, we'll find out if that's the case real fast. Because with shit like this. Also with shit like this, apparently 4 speed ups is actually doing me pretty well. Can you stop? Can you stop being a nuisance or a boss? Oh my luck, by the time I attempt to record another video or stream something, it's gonna do this shit again. Yeah, I did like the whole thing. Oh shit. Oh, I lost 2 of my thingies. I don't like this boss. This boss is kind of garbage because he only has 1 second where you can hit him. Give me back, no, give me back both of the thingies. I need both of the things.
You need some practice.
Shut up.
Please continue.
Anyway. So long story short out. And I'm playing recklessly and I don't care. I want this thing dead. Thank you, die already. Garbage. Hey, look, it's the boss from stage 3 of Gradius. With Gradius 3, kinda. I think. It's like way more lasers. This is why you need some speed. Otherwise, this would just kill you. Anyway. So, long story short, I don't know. Do people like the long RPG playthroughs, or would they prefer we throw in some smaller games in the mix? Also, I know with our RPG playthroughs, I was also talking about ideas for stories and stuff. Especially because I'm thinking about my stories like 24/7 for games and stuff I want to make. So, kind of a side effect when you're trying to create your own world, you know. You be thinking about that world like all the time. And you try to think of a way to make that world real. You're in trouble shooting with only one side, only one core. Well, let's make that easier. Now you can just shoot with 0 cores. Even better. Nah, this one's a jerk. I've had this one drain like all my credits before. Just look at these wavy patterns it uses, and then it shoots giant balls. Anyway, I glanced at the time and almost thought I died because of it. And I did die. But this part's not that bad. It's the 2 cores at the other side. I don't know if you noticed, these 2 cores are about dead. They're still about dead, they are dead. But then these 2 are now in awkward positions where I can't even shoot them if I wanted to. Also, they're usually guarded by the giant balls I mentioned earlier. And you can clearly see at this moment. So, this is the part of the boss that's just garbage. I think also the electric current kills you too, so that's fun. Yep. Okay. Clarification, the electric walls do kill you. Now, those don't have as much health as anything else does. But you still gotta worry about the electric current and my eyes. I'll be wanting to make sure I'm still attacking the boss. So my eyes usually forget the prime directive of shoot 'em up. I'm going over here close to your boss. You have fun doing everything over there. I'm gonna be over here because I can't attack you anyway. I don't have missiles. This would be the only way I can attack you at this stage. Anyway, so I've had ideas of what I want to do with the channel. Some of the ideas are silly. Get out of here. Now we move on to new territory. I only want one continue. So yeah. Again. But at the same time, the thing with the editing, also side note, the thing with the editing is that I can't just upload what we have because there's a lot of points where we got interrupted. And also a lot of points where we maybe think of something funny to actually add. I think technically, yeah. Technically a lot of the people I could think of that kind of do videos like I'm talking where they kind of still just do like long form things and they don't really do much editing is like one of those people is technically, you know, the Game Grumps and also Projared. Just to name a few people here and there. Like, those two people, they're like playthrough videos. Don't have, like, sometimes the Game Grumps will do editing, and there's like a long stage they have to redo. And that's a fine time to edit. But like for RPGs, outside of cutting out almost every random encounter, like, one example I can think of is like H.C. Bailey, who does that with like most of his stuff. He'll show off like the first couple random encounters of like a new group, but then he'll just like on a new enemy or a new enemy group or something like that, he'll show them off, and then he'll cut out every other random encounter. I don't know. Sometimes silly stuff is happening during those encounters. Might not be the most irritating part, but like, also depending on the RPG, sometimes random encounters can kind of go by fast. Or in the case of a randomizer, things do go extremely fast, actually, because of like all the OP weapons you have. My hair's getting my eye, I'm sorry. Like, you have OP weapons, so like none of the battles are dragging on like they would typically do in an RPG. Because you're not trying to fight them with balanced weapons, you're literally fighting them with like the best weapons in the game 90% of the time. And yeah, there's a couple times where, like, again, like, if we weren't saving properly, if we were, weren't relying on a lot of, like, the tools we have access to, there might be a few more times where, we would want to edit stuff out. I don't know, I also could just... I thought you were in the background. This is new to me. This is newish to me. I thought you were in the back. I think I don't even think we made it this far yet. Oh, you guys are these guys. I remember you guys from Gradius V, kinda. I'll take my one speed up. Better than having no speed ups. Anyway, oh shit, really? How am I supposed to do this if I didn't have a multiple? Just crash into it and die? Great design. Like, you didn't give me no power-ups right there. And you lose missiles whenever you die. Oh, so there's another door right there. I was about to be like, I need missiles, game. Give me more power-ups. Right. But, like, I don't know. Oh, shit. There's a valid question to be had with stuff like using tools in the middle of a playthrough like that. Like, with Fire Emblem, we just didn't want to do a lot of having to do like a lot of like backtracking and play through the level over and over again. Which is why we were doing that. With some of the other stuff, we kind of showcased that we're using like the rewind tool and certain things like that to prevent us from doing stuff, like prevent us from having to do bits of levels over again. I don't know. I'm not entirely a fan of like using tools all the time. I don't think Lynn cares. It's usually Lynn's idea to do the tool use anyway half the time. I'm supposed to kill that guy already. But I couldn't, because he killed me. He shot me like an asshole. I am going to die. Just hide up here for a second. There we go. Anyway. But yeah, no. I don't care. It's something at our disposal and it helps us save some time. I know we continue to use it throughout the next few playthroughs I still have edited. This, like I said, this video, I'm making this video and uploading it almost like right away. As soon as I'm done playing this, I'm going to upload it. Am I at 27 minutes? Yes. Alright, so honestly, I probably should stop here soon. But I'm also curious to see how long this run goes. This game is technically not that long if you know what you're doing. If you have plenty of lives to get through it. I still got 3 credits left, so at the moment I kind of have plenty of lives, and I've played enough Gradius before to kind of know what I'm doing. It's just the end game of most Gradius games, so please die. Not good, that's not good. Oh great, I have 1. Definitely not supposed to kill them all. Oh, wait. This part kind of garbage. Not gonna lie. Like all these big cores that you can't destroy. I need these power-ups. Oh, it's this guy. So anyway, yeah. That's the last thing I'll say about the editing. Is that there are channels that do barely any editing and then you kind of just watch them go through a game that basically just like never ends. Should I have escaped? I should escape now.
Come on, we're just getting started. Please continue.
Anyway, so on. That's these. No, hold on. Never mind. Anyway. We're basically 30 minutes in. After this boss, I'll decide what I want to do. If I'll cut this video out. We're going to wait out this boss because just in case, you know, people actually care about this game enough to actually want to see the whole, like, want to see more of it. But yeah, no. To be fair, what we actually need is to figure out what we're going to do about content in general. And we probably need the help of, like, an audience that actually wants to know, like, that actually would be interested in the content in the first place. You know. What do y'all want to see? What do y'all want us to play? Let's leave. Ow. Get out of here. I can leave you, right? Good. Alright, now stage 3. Still should have 2 more credits left after that. This feels familiar. Oh, this is your normal, like, late game Gradius stuff. No, like I gotta just ask, like, do you want us to play shorter games? Do you want us to do longer games? Do you like the RPG randomizers? Would you like heavier editing with the stuff? Like, just cut out like 30 to 80% of the game and just like do that? Would y'all prefer more constructed videos, like reviews? And like just abridged playthroughs? Would you prefer that here or on a different channel? Also is a valid question. Because that way, if you want to see like the full playthrough and see everything in there, you could do that. But also we could have the abridged playthrough, so that way people can just have like, you know, something small to watch for the people that don't want to see the whole playthrough. I understand there are different folks with different tastes. I get that. Sometimes it's hard for me to acknowledge because I have my own taste and, you know, that's like its own thing. But like, I can understand that people have different tastes. But, I don't know. What do y'all want to see? Y'all want to see more newer games? Y'all want to see more just different stuff? How often do you want us to upload? These are also questions I also want to ask. So like it's supposed to be 3 days a week. I've stopped doing that at the moment, but it's supposed to be 3 to 4 days a week. Is that good for everybody? Do they want one? Do they want every day? Do people want a video every day to watch? Do people want multiple videos every day? should we make a Patreon so we actually have some means to try to make some kind of money off this? This may annoy some people, but like, as people that need to live, you know, sorry, sometimes people need money to live. And it's just like trying to find a way to actually find something that people actually want to pay for. Or the people with the actual money to actually be able to pay for stuff. You know. These are the kind of questions I've been meaning to ask the entire thing, but I get distracted by the gameplay. The gameplay is kind of at a lull right now. We're doing almost nothing right now. I know it's very weird and gross looking, but like, this is a lot less hectic than the last level by a landslide, to the point where they should have put this level earlier. By a lot, honestly. Gradius games, I don't think know what difficulty balancing is sometimes. Take missiles. I should try to work for that last multiple and see if I can keep it forever, but I don't know. Oh good, my favorite gimmick of Gradius. The regenerating stupid stuff. Missiles. Always enemies on the ground and the ceiling, especially the ceiling. Like, there's like so many good missiles that aim for the ground in a lot of these games, but I'm just like, what's the point of those when there's a lot of enemies on the ceiling that I cannot kill because I don't have a means to attack them. I don't like this. Why are you right there, asshole?
Please continue.
I know why you're there on a tactical reason, but still. I guess you will just never die, because there's no way to kill you. I never killed you. Stop. You stop as well. Yeah, the stupid bullcrap that comes back to life. Love it so much because you die every time. Also, Gradius small bullets are really annoying. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, those are the questions I have to ask. And I've been wanting to ask for a while, and I'll probably put up a poll after this and use this as like a reference guide. See, this is why I hate that. Yeah, she was just going to die because I want my options back. Alright. Never mind, I did not die just to get my options back. This surprises me too. This is the part of this that I absolutely hate the most. Is because, look at this. The stupid shit's like coming back faster than like I'm moving. This might be the one time where maybe double is a good option due to having the ability to shoot backwards to stop it from growing back on you. But even so, no, I hate double. Alright. Destroy the cell. I'll probably die here because there's weird placement of things. Honestly, that's to be expected. Oh gosh. I should maybe have expected the fact that there was teeth at the beginning, that there should be a teeth moment. Oh gosh, now there's just that. There's a fire. Great, the fire blocked my bullets. Just like real fire. Oh gosh, lasers? Excuse me, gotta grab these real fast. Boss is open, I can't attack it because put this stupid crap in front of it. You need to break down so I can just do a full assault on the cell itself. I'm surprised I dodged that. We take those. Great. If the pus attack again. Great, great, great. Okay, good. Alright, long story short, yeah, what do y'all want from us? Because I honestly don't know. I can also do more solo videos like this where it's me, but anytime I ask about that, people, rightfully so, would like to see multiple people. I can also get my brother involved too for some videos. We also do D&D stuff or all types of different stuff. Fair, there's not really a limit to the content that we could do. Like, I have access to so many games, it's ridiculous. We can even start a Morrowind playthrough again. Like, my Xbox isn't hooked up for the Oblivion playthrough, and we'd have to change how it was set up anyway because of.
You need some practice.
Oh, that was it. Okay, well, with the 30 minutes I put in earlier and this extra 40-some minutes, game over, yeah! This is why I wanted to play this. Please tell me I got new credit. I should have got new credit. You'll tell me after this. That's fine. Yeah, highest score. Why does it say 1-2? That makes no sense. That makes no sense, actually. I don't know what the 1-1 is. Like, first run stage... Oh, 1-2 is probably first run stage 2 is the furthest I made it. I didn't get new credit. We're 8 minutes away from a new credit. Is that what it is? That's lame. Lame. 8 minutes away from a credit. Oh well. That still saves me some time later. Anyway, long story short, long story short, the point of this video is, sorry for no updates for a week. Thought I was going to get a job soon. Didn't. It seems like it's not panning out right now. I'm going to check again tomorrow to make sure. If not, then, well, whatever. Thought I was going to get, was kind of in a rut. So I didn't know, because I could see all the analytics and the views. Like, I know we're just starting, kind of. But, like, I don't know. I don't know how to get people to see the stuff. And that's the biggest part. I don't want to bug people. Third, the editing style. If people don't like it, let me know. I'll try to fix it. If people would just prefer me cutting out almost like a huge chunk of the stuff just to kind of speed up the process. And not like show like, maybe like cut out 10 to 20% of the game, of each game, just to kind of speed up the process a little bit. Or just change how we're doing videos entirely and make this a completely different kind of channel. Maybe using live streams as the source of like based videos, and then cutting those down into silly playthroughs with I would say animations, but like the only animator we have is Lynn, and she's working, so that would be like 90% of forever before we got anything out. We can also do reviews, which I could quickly try to make and edit those pretty fast. But yeah, I can talk about 9,000 different games. What type of games do you all want to see more of? I only picked this Gradius game because I figured a run wouldn't take that long. It took 47 minutes. I was partially correct. And I needed more, like this. I picked this one in particular because, again, if you play it long enough, you get more credits. So I was wanting to get more credits. I'll probably do the last 8 minutes on my own time here in a minute. Do like another run of a stage or something. But just to get like one more credit after this. Or I'll just wait till next time I play it. That'll probably be the better option. But yeah, do you all want more randomizer RPGs? Do you want just normal RPGs? Do you all just want shorter games? Like games that, like maybe a mix of short games, long games? Or do you all like there's a lot of stuff. Do you all want more funny edits thrown in? Like even if they don't make as much sense? Y'all want random solo content from me? Or do you want me maybe to get my brother? Do you want like possibly D&D content on here? Because like that could kind of go into that. There's also one more category of thing I want to talk about. You know what, screw it. Going in. Using my last 8 minutes. Making this an hour video, let's go. By the time it gets to an hour, I should be at the 8 minutes I need. Here's another stupid idea I came up with. And this is something I kind of like, but I don't know how well it would work for anybody else. On one of my old channels, aka my old channel, I used to do videos that were more, let's call them roleplay videos. Where I would take the role of a character in the game and then turn that into my character. And then that would be the whole thing. This is why I decided to sit here and do this again. It's because this is going to take a minute to explain. So, I needed something in the back. I can't just sit there and do this. Anyway, but no, so basically the roleplay videos, I did them on my old channel at one point, and I was gonna, I just explained this over on the, on my channel too. And if we did this, I'd have to find a way to set it up, because I honestly don't know how I'd want to set it up. But the general idea is, we go through games and basically pretend that the characters are our characters. Like DV, Lynn, Zeta, Donald the Fox, etc. Marty. Yeah. We'll be learning more about those soon, because as soon as we're done with the Earthbound videos, I'll probably be starting to edit those more often. The very long Earthbound stuff, and that, or Dragon Quest stuff. And that stuff had a lot of stuff in it, and I don't know how I'm going to edit that anyway. There are a lot of random stuff, but like a lot of random battles in that game. Could cut some of it out, but we'll see. I'm going to try to post this in places so people can actually get it. But here, the stupid idea I had was to basically go through the game. Even if the game has a set character, like let's say Sly Cooper, Ratchet, Donkey Kong, Mario, Simon Belmont, etc., etc. We would then just switch over to having those characters be our characters, do the voices, be all silly about it, and play through the game as if we were those characters. And combine the games in a way to where they suddenly make more sense in the characters' lives. Positive for this is that, one, anytime I try to figure out any other way to try to tell a story, it ends up faltering because I'm gonna see what difficulty this is on. I was probably still on easy because my son was also playing this and I wanted him to have a slightly easier time. Shit. There we're optimal damage. Shit, no. Come back here. There we go. Oh, you do the attacks about there. Oh, I'm perfectly safe in here. He says as he dies because he's not perfectly safe in there. That's the last orb, there it is. Why do you do this now and not later? Like later they were not even moving. Goodbye. I'm not trying to do a good run, I just want another credit. Anyway, long story short, basically we take the games and we were trying to make a coherent story out of this. I've done this attempt to do this multiple times in the past on my own channel. It usually never works out very well. The closest we had was what I did with somebody else. But the point is that basically the idea would be that we would play the game and we would basically be our characters the whole time. And we would be telling a story. It'd be unique. Damn it. I almost got that. Also, beware flashing lights again here in a second. We never even got to the part where this was relevant again. Did we even get to the stage after the rocks, or did we die in the freaking rock field? I think I died in the rock field. It's funny how I got through like an entire stage I never got through before. When the last time I died in like stage 3? Yeah, flashing light warning right here. And again, in a little bit. Okay, kill one more guy with a power up. Anyway. Alright, flashing lights again. Don't look. Or hurry up and try to get inside, but it doesn't really matter how much I hurry up. It's a screen. And 3, 2, 1, you can look again. Alright, sorry for making this a longer video. I thought I was going to get an upgrade after that one attempt. In like 3 minutes the video is going to basically be over, so... probably after this state, or after... I'd say after this bit. And by that I mean the bit of having to go through this shit. Which is like 90% of the stage. Including what could be considered a boss, but then there's a boss rush. Because the game decides it wanted to use its boss rush early. In stage 2. I could make it to the end. I could have like a fully decked out thing at the bottom when we got to this part. I think this remembers like what you look like at this point. It probably tries to remember how you played. So it probably shows you dying and coming back a couple times. I don't know. Well, that was weird. Anyway, whoa, stop it. Stop being weird. Okay, stop being weird. Yeah, a moment where you have this appealing sense of dread. I'm not really sense of dread, because I remember my computer saying something along the lines of, I want to update soon. And sometimes it just does that on its own, without asking me how I feel about that. So, just to make sure this video is not... There we go. I got it. I got what I wanted. Just to make sure that doesn't happen. Thank you all for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day. Random roleplay, just explain one more time. Just basically the idea of taking our characters and having them go through games in a way that actually tries to tell a story. Basically, the simplest way I can explain it. How that would work, we would have to workshop it as a group. I know for a lot of my stories I have like over 40 some games ready for each story, but I don't know if I want to go through all those games at once. But yeah, just to make sure this video doesn't die, I'm going to stop it now. Bye bye.